All right, everybody, welcome to another edition of the Crypto Guys. And in today's session, I want to jump right into Bitcoin because Bitcoin is about to go down even more. So maybe you're wondering what's going to happen next. And so I'm just going to share with you what's going on with Bitcoin. And we can see that Bitcoin is actually crashing down right now. And so I kind of predicted this. I said, look, we're going to go down to 40 and then we'll get a bounce. And then it's going to go back down. And I think on the second time, we will probably break that support here. So I want you to, this is a warning for you guys. You got to be very, very careful about what's going on with Bitcoin because as you can see that the pattern is not 100% certain that we're going to keep an uptrend. Now, it could be that we do, could do this, that's possible. But it's unlikely, I feel, that the probabilities are probably more on the downwards. And there's a lot of ways to look at Bitcoin. But if we look at, let's take a look at this, right? So I was sharing with you guys this kind of pattern, if you remember, that Bitcoin has been on a downward and it's below the bull support market band right here, right? You can see that, that's below that. And we touched and tested the support, which is very important. So I did buy that. I didn't sell yet even. I've been very busy, but I kind of knew. So the potential pattern is that we go retest this. That is the potential. And if we break that, then yes, then we would go down and our target would be about 34,000. That's where the target is. And so you want to be very careful about that. And so nothing's really changed. But if we break, so really the target is between 29 and 34,000. That's where I would be aiming for. So watch this level of support here. But this is a bearish pattern. It's a continuation pattern because we've been in a downtrend. You can see, right? So it's been a downtrend and it builds this kind of funnel going up, which is a bearish funnel continuation pattern of a downtrend. So that's what all really is. It's a continuation of a downtrend pattern. So just for you to be aware that that is what's going on right now. And yeah, hope that helps and to make a best decision. So I think be very cash positive, number one, have a lot of cash. And number two, be patient, okay? Patient, it's always good to buy at the support, where we were at 40,000. That's good to buy there. But I also want to be cash positive in case we get a better deal, like 30, 34, 33, 30, right? These are very good range to get into. If we fall in that 30 range, it's going to be a best place to buy. And this is where I would go all in, by the way, right? Where I'm going to buy all in would be in this level right here. So I'm waiting for that level, 29 to 34 is when I start buying and buying like crazy, okay? So if it doesn't go, then I will regret it because I should have went all in here, right? I get that. So you have to be aware of that too. Look, 40,000 is never a bad price. 40,000 is a good price, but I'm betting on my pattern. So you can do what you want, but that's what I'm betting on. I'm betting this is going to be bearish and we're going to go back down there. Now, after we do that, we're going to reach the bottom soon. And we'll come back and do other videos about that. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. And so if you want to learn about how to trade, we'll come back to that. But for now, that's what I've got for you today. A very short video. I do think we're going to break that support. But in case we don't, I invested some at the $40,000 range. And 40,000 is always a good price, right? 40,000 is not bad. You can't go wrong with the $40,000 price. For sure, 40,000 is really good. So I would say that, right? Now, all right, James is joining us. James, we're actually live right now. How are you? Let me add James. Hey, we're live right now. I already started, but good that you can make it. James has been very
fantastic. I couldn't get into the office. For some reason, the keys weren't working. They give us all these keys on our phone, and then when it doesn't work, it's cool until it doesn't work.
Yeah, I hear you. Now, here's I was just sharing with them that potentially we could go back to that support and the lower price, like 34, 33. So because we potentially could break the support on our way down, which is not a bad thing. The quicker we get that done with, then the quicker the bull market's going to start, right? So again, like I want to go down to that 29,000 if that's the bottom and just get it over with, Like
Get it over with. And
yeah, get
buy.
it over with, right? Because you've just been here way too long. It's time to just move on and start. Because the way it works, you're in a bear market for a while until you reach the bottom. Once you reach the bottom, like a rubber ball, you're gonna bounce. And so, yeah, I just think for me, I can't wait to reach what the bottom is and just get it over with and move on in a bull market from that point on. Because once you reach the bottom, it's only up from there. And so now it doesn't mean there won't be a recession, okay? Because we all know how, the economy is suffering. But there's a big difference between a recession and a bear market. And the difference is that bear market happened first. They reach the bottom, then they bounce. Then the recession starts. They don't go together. A lot of people think they do. That's not true. The bear market always comes first, then the recession comes. So recessions are not good because people, struggle and, to be productive in the economy and all those things. But doesn't mean that companies are going to struggle or the Bitcoin is going to struggle. No, we'd have reached the bottom and back in a bull market. So bull market starts first. Recession starts at the same time of the bull market. It's confusing, I know, but that's how it works. Okay. So, and as the bull market starts, it doesn't pump like crazy. I doubt we'll have another thing we did in 2020, but we're going to start going up and that would be good. So I don't have much more for them than that. Just be patient. Let's wait till we reach the bottom. It's going to quick capitulation candle is what they call it. It's like a long red very fast and then it bounces, right? So we need that capitulation candle. I'm not even sure I'm saying that right. I don't care.
You got it correct. Capitulation.
Yeah. Can you say it? Say it again. Capitulation.
Capitulation. Now you said it right.
Yeah, I think I've said it right. Yeah.
Tough word though.
I don't care, Jay.
It's a tough word.
I don't care. I just want to make money. I just want to make
It's
money.
the end of the day for you. You're tired. I'm fresh. I just woke up, so I can
that's
say.
right. No, but that's not an easy word to say for somebody.
not.
Who, yeah. Anyway. Oh, we're all
It's not
good.
an easy word for me by the time I get to the end of my day.
Sure. All right. Well, we're doing well as well for DogeJet. We can quickly, for those of you who have been following DogeJet, let's take a look at the graph, just very quickly. And I know some of you would definitely like to see that, right? So let's take a look at the graph. So this is our DogeJet graph. And yeah, it's doing very, very well. We could bring it down because, we have a lot of volume at the beginning, of course. So we are in an uptrend, 27% gain in not even a day. Actually, it's about a day now, right? Yeah, one day in 24 hours, we have a 27% gain. So let's see what happens after 48 hours, right? So probably because, not all of our marketing kicked in yet. So that's the interesting part. If you don't know what DogeJet is, you should definitely check it out. We're using the language. Somebody was asking about that. But you go back to English. And anyway, you can check that out. I'll leave a link in the description, but you could go to dogejet.exchange and then click the rewards dashboard, which was just added. Now you'll need to connect your wallet, which I kind of already have, I think. Is it still connected? It is. So yeah. And then it will let you know how much rewards you're going to get every 30 minutes, how much percent of the market cap you own, your balance. See, it's really cool. And then talk about Albert Einstein here, right? So anyway, that's what we got for you today. Hope you've enjoyed it. Go buy. For sure, doesn't matter whether Bitcoin does well or not. Go buy DogeJet. That'd be a good buy for you for sure, guys. All right.
Yeah, DogeJet. Well, I'll make a comment, and
It's kind of a quick one.
that is that we're lining up all these AMAs for DogeJet, so it's really cool getting into some of these larger and larger communities. And so, yeah, really, this is just beginning. It's so amazing that like somebody came into the group yesterday, into the Telegram group, and they were like, "Oh, am I too late?" And it's kind of a funny question. It's like if you came into Bitcoin at 2015 and said, "Am I too late?" In the first day of an ICO, of course, you're not too late if it's a well-run project. So, yeah, definitely go check that out. But sometimes when we see a graph that's going up like that, we're like, oh, what did I miss? But no, you're right at the beginning. So definitely check out DogeJet.
I mean, if you compare Metagold, which we did 12,000%, right, in 15 days, I think we're we're in the beginning part of the journey with DogeJet. I mean, I think one way to look at the beginning is we haven't broke 1,000 members yet. So when we break 1,000, that's one like level. Then the 10,000 after that. So that's 10x, right? Like when you go from 500 to, let's say, I don't even think we're 500, but to 1,000, that's a 2x. When you go to let's say 1,000 members to 10,000, that's a 10x. Then 10,000 to 100,000. Well, that's you're talking 100x, right? Like if you bought now. So no shit, you're not at the end. You're right at the beginning. Way at the beginning, way at the beginning. So I think like, right, yeah, people have a hard time with that because there's so many coins who go and then bound, they go down, right? So this is not one of those coins. We're here for the long term. And we're looking forward. People are very excited about this project. They're raving fans, and that's really kind of the indicator I would look at if this crypto has the opportunity to last long term. As it doesn't make raving fan, and we can see people in the group are definitely happy, and they really like it. So that would be a great indicator that we're on the right track with this cryptocurrency.
For sure. All right, everybody. Great seeing you guys today. And as always, happy trading.
Bye for now.